Well, there it is. Hi guys, welcome to a Patron Game. Here we go. Oh, undead is what I've been given. Alrighty, that sounds like Dreadlord and Ghouls right away. It's kind of what I would do if you was watching me on stream, but hopefully we're going to get a really cool game here. We'll see. I will do what I can. If I'm going Dreadlord and Ghouls, then surely I should be able to get an expansion, because actually it's pretty effective. Being able to sleep a level 5 creature, which there will be a level 5 creature over here, will be very effective, because this level 5 creature has the ability to heal. And it's a very powerful heal. It's the actual Shadow Hunter heal, so yeah, you got to be careful of that little fella. And yeah, if you can neutralize that and take down the units quickly enough, because ghouls can do a fairly decent amount of DPS, much better later on in the game. That's if they don't get killed, but yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be doing DPS if they got killed. It would be 0 DPS, but yeah. So, Crypt, Altar, Cigarettes. I think, tempted to go for Graveyard or another Acolyte, but I don't particularly need the other Acolyte right now. I'm not going to scout. I guess we go for Tomb of Relics for Skeletal Rod, although if I get enough ghouls I should be okay anyway, but we'll see. I'll just cover my bases. Get another Cigarette as well shortly. That way we can definitely pump out the ghouls, and then the volume afterwards. So I'm actually quite excited here to play a Dreadlord game. I don't normally get excited to play Undead, but in this case I'm quite excited for the opportunity to get an awesome expansion and maybe tear some bases to, you know, pieces. So we'll see what we can have in this game. So yellow, looks like rifles, don't know yet, and footmen to start off with. Okay, so we kind of got a general gist on what the allies are doing. Thanks to this cigarette, I can get up to 23 to ghouls and then start getting the acolytes. So yeah, it's probably not worth getting the acolytes straight away, because you're just going to be food supplied. Not for long though, it's not a huge deal. But the acolyte will come out shortly. Now, I'm giving away my intentions. So if I get scouted, the enemy know. They know what's going on. But that's okay, because I got a Dreadlord. You come after me, man. I'll sleep you and surround your hero and kill you. It's not worth it, man. So we should be able to go for an expansion pretty early here if I pull off all my ghouls, but I want them to bring in a decent chunk of wood first. So we'll let them do that. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5. That'll be enough. We'll leave 1 more on the tree to continue bringing some wood in, because we want to get a tech as well at some point, but we've got to keep building a whole bunch of acolytes first to fill up the gold mine. So you could wait till night time, but we're not going to do that.
That was my plan. Very well. That was my plan.
Kill the healer first. Oh, he's level 6. Okay, we can still do this, but bear in mind that sleep, it doesn't last very long on a level 6 character. But you can see, you can still see this works. But yeah, level 6 dude. I can't remember what the figures would be to tell you that. Wait, you come back, you go there. I think we might need another cigarette actually. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to need another cigarette. Unless I deliberately lose a ghoul here, which I might actually deliberately lose a ghoul just so I can get the extra acolyte out. Because otherwise I'm going to be a little bit shy. Because I miscalculated on a couple of moments there. Miscalculated on the level 6. I could swear he was level 5, but I was completely wrong. He's definitely level 6. So 1 more acolyte after that. We can fill that up. Cigarette will be fine. I can carry on getting ghouls after that, and then we can get the tech.
You thought of that?
I did think of that. So get tech very shortly, then back into ghouls. So tech. Take these 2 injured ghouls back. Let's take some happy, more friendly ghouls. We could get a Shredder. It's not impossible. It's a bit tricky with the ghouls, but it's not impossible. This is super exposed, by the way. I am aware of that. Let's try for the shredder, because you know it's always a good time if you get a shredder. But this is one of the builds where you need the shredder the least.
Agree.
I'm gonna sleep this Fellstalker, because I'm not gonna have much mana after this. Probably will lose a ghoul or two. I don't expect to keep them all alive. It's taken a while just to kill this because he's got frost armor. Pretty heavy counter. There goes an attack on my town. Yeah. Oh well, that's the sacrifice you make for going for the... I could just run away here, to be fair. And I should be able to keep the shredder. And then hopefully try to be able to defend that. Although I don't know how likely that is.
I must hunt soon. Greetings.
It looks pretty dead, my expansion. And I'm teching.
I must hunt soon. What, mortal? You thought of that? Very well. You thought of that? Very well.
Let's go for the rifles, actually.
I hunger.
So I'll take the experience.
I hunger. I must hunt soon. Very well.
Please don't move, Demon Hunter. I thought I was going to move.
Your soul is mine. Thy bidding.
Oh no, there's 3 of them! Come on! Well, nice knowing you, expansion. 4 versus 4 RT strikes again! Woo!
What is it now?
Yeah, I'm not very lucky in 4 versus 4 RT. Let's go Death Knight second. We're going to have to give ourselves as many opportunities as possible here. Okay. Good times. Good times. I love these one-sided games. Well, all I can do is basically camp my base now. I can't move when there's 3 armies outside my base. So we'll wait and see what their movements are going to be. Okay, they're moving across. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. Because everything's going to get killed, because they're moving as 1. So they would have almost definitely have taken an expansion, so that needs to be punished. Almost definitely have taken an expansion.
What is it now?
My life for Nezul. Our brethren's town is under attack.
Will done. Greetings. What is it now? Very well.
My patience has ended.
What, mortal? That was my plan.
Is complete.
Very well.
There we go.
Agreed. That was my plan. Agreed. Very well.
I see you, Mr. Ghoul. I see you not filling the surround. Thank you very much, Mr. Ghoul.
Your soul is mine. Yes, your soul is mine. That was my plan. Very well. What, mortal?
Our brethren's town is under attack.
I hunger. You thought of that? What? What is it? What? My
My patience has ended. Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? Very well. That was my plan.
So we've got the 1 versus 2 game again.
You thought of that?
I might start doing all of my Patron games in 1 versus 1 scenarios, because I just don't have much luck when it comes to teammates.
Our forces are under attack. attack.
Yeah, they are all going to have
Thought
expansions.
of that?
Yeah. Good times.
That was my
Alright.
plan.
It's a rough one. It's a very rough one.
Very well.
That was a huge mistake to go for that ghoul.
That
Yeah, all the enemies are all bunched up nicely together. They're all working beautifully. Mwah. But it's going to be very one-sided. Yeah, kill off the ghouls. I'm just going to use this opportunity to scout because I've got not much better to do.
Thy bidding, my vengeance.
that was my plan.
For the legion, where shall my blood
May as well try for another expansion. It's going to be a rough game though. Very rough. So we've got Undead over here. He's the easiest for me to hit with mass ghouls.
The damned stands ready. Yes, master. My vengeance.
Human with griffins, so ghouls are going to really be bad shortly afterwards.
Call. My vengeance is
Well, he's already getting those griffins.
the damned.
Ghouls will be fine versus this. This is a lot of information that we're getting here.
Our forces are under attack. Call.
Teal's probably going mortar teams or something. Yep. It's like you can predict it. Yeah, this is going to be a super rough game. So hopefully Allies have got something good coming up because this is going to be horrible.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
Just let you know that now.
My patience has
I mean, it's already been bad, but
My life
it's only going to get worse.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, time to lose my expansion again. Red's with his griffins, the absolute ideal counter to my ghouls.
Thy bidding. What?
It's a very easy game for me so far. Very easy.
What is it now? Agree.
I don't know what I can do, guys. I really don't.
That was my plan.
Maybe I should have just been a scumbag and gone for mass Death Knight Lich Fiends.
Must hunt soon.
Watch your back.
Agree. What is it? My patience. Must hunt soon.
This is so. Oh man, this is really one-sided.
Hunt soon.
Upgrade complete.
Oh my god.
What more?
Where shall my blood be spilled?
What is it now?
Yeah, it's fucking game.
That was my plan. You thought of that?
My station is ended. Thy bidding, master. My vengeance is what else?
That was my plan.
I bow to your
I must
will. Our
hunt.
brethren's town is under attack.
Griffins are gonna hit like a truck. Gotta go Gargs now. I don't want to go Gargs, but I've got to go Gargs. That guy's got more Griffins than I got bloody ghouls. He's had a very easy game.
Our forces are under attack.
Your soul is mine. That was my plan.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move into a 1 versus 1 because this is happening a lot in 4 versus 4 RT. I am having the worst luck when it comes... I've already tried to record some Patron games. I actually had to delete the video because I had so much bad luck. And now it's happened again. So we're going to move into 1 versus 1 for this. And I'm... The only person I can blame is myself. So let's see. Whoa, here we go, guys. How's it going? We are in a 1 versus 1 situation for the Patron game. Because I can't win a game if I'm in a 4 versus 4 RT. It's absolutely ridiculous. Because we know that 4 versus 4 RT is more based on luck than it is skill. And when it comes to video games, I'm not very lucky. So the only way I can really increase my luck is to actually bring it down. Put the odds in my favor. How many people are on my team that can fuck the game up? One. That's me. The only person who can fuck this up is me. So let's see if I do that. Because I just got so screwed in 4 versus 4 RT. It's really starting to tear me down now. I've spent an hour and a half recording games. And not one of those is actually any good quality. Because every game... I mean, I did win one game, but that was a boring game because it was too easy for me. But every other game after that has been insanely one-sided. It's just like
thy bidding,
yeah. I mean, I can't really do much with this, so I guess we're just gonna have fun watching me lose all the time. So, let's see if I'm gonna lose in a 1 versus 1. That's far less likely, because that's how annoyed I am right now. I wouldn't normally do the Patron games in a 1 versus 1. I shouldn't have to, but 4 versus 4 RT has been incredibly cruel to me today. Incredibly cruel. I've been recording for over an hour and a half, and I've got nothing to show for it. So it feels pretty bad, man. So we're just going to basically absolutely annihilate this person, because there's only one person I have to worry about. I don't have to worry about 1 versus 2. You know, turning out, oh good, there's 2 of them. Oh good, what is my nearest ally? Oh good, he's fast tech into griffins. Oh good. No. The only one person I've got to worry about is the enemy player. I don't have to worry about myself, because I know I'm going to kick the shit out of him. So let's find out where he is first. Tear him to pieces. Because I'm not doing 4 versus 4. Why are those ogres facing that way? He must have scouted or something with a militia or something. Those ogres were really... they were facing a very bizarre manner. Alright, let's go. Let's start off with a nice easy creep camp. Nice light touch. Yeah, I thought so. Militia touch. We can go actually harass, because maybe he's thinking about fast creeping there. So we'll just carry on going ghouls, because ghouls are fun. And I can go ghouls more reliably in a 1 versus 1 situation. So I think he wanted to... I'm just going to waste his time here. I have no intention of actually like destroying him or anything like that. Just slow him down.
That was my plan. What is it now? That was my plan. Greetings. What is it now? Greetings. What is it now? Greetings. That was my... Summon what is complete.
My life is required.
Greetings. Oh yeah, you saw it. He's got a scout out.
What? Greetings. What, mortal? Agree. That is my plan. Your soul is mine.
Light speed, you're not moving very fast. See, this is probably the kind of player where if I was playing 4 versus 4 RT, he'd be kicking my ass. But if we can do this in 1 versus 1, it's not even close. That's probably someone that has like mass griffins at this point. He's probably that red player from last game. But put in this situation, oh, you can't do that, can you, mate? You can't get your griffins so easily, can you?
That was my plan. What is it now? What is it now?
Again, it's more important to waste time.
Agree. Greeting.
Still keep getting ghouls. I'm not really stopping with the ghouls very much.
Yes, that was my plan. Agree. You thought of that?
Lure him out a little bit, because I can hit the farm.
Plan. Agree. I hunger. I must hunt soon. Greetings. Very well. Agree. That was my plan. Agree.
Didn't quite want to give me the edge there on that water elemental. Tech up again.
That was my plan. What, mortal? Greetings.
Still getting ghouls.
What, mortal?
Why? because I can.
That was my plan.
In 4 versus 4 RT for future Patron games, I might have to scumbag it a bit more and go for whatever's going to be most efficient for me, and then transition into something that will be a bit more sort of like silly. In 1 versus 1, I can get away with this a bit easier though. That Archmage is totally trapped. Although, it's probably worth just trying to kill him anyway. Might lose some ghouls here, but screw it. There, he's after TP, so it's 350 gold. Just continue to keep on putting the pressure. Not really letting up. Even though ghouls, I mean, if I had fiends here, I could do so much more.
What is it now?
This Archmage is coming around there. I think those are probably going to be spell breakers.
What? You thought of that? That was my plan. I must hunt soon. Your soul is mine. Must hunt soon. Agree. I hunger. What is it now? I must hunt soon. My plan.
Maybe time for a little breather here. Yeah. He's going casters, but casters aren't great versus ghouls. They are if you can get enough sorks, but you have to be in some sort of control and have the units. That's a bad rally.
I must hunt soon.
It's not too long until I can get tier. Nasty turtles are nasty.
What is it now? Very well. Upgrade of that.
Right, there we go. Ghoul Frenzy, and we can finish this off.
Must hunt soon.
I can treat myself.
Agree.
Orb of Corruption is lovely, but it's not really necessary here. You'd be far better off just going for the Scrolls of Healing and good stuff, and even Rod of Necromancy, and Skull of Blight. A Blight Skull. The skull that has Blight.
What is it?
So we're going to take our ghouls, even some of them that are already injured, because we've got the Scroll of Healing.
What?
And we're going to go and finish this guy. It's not going to be super easy,
What?
but we'll do it nonetheless. It's not going to get any easier though, the longer I leave it, so pretty much have to make a move. I might actually go for level 2 Vampora
What is it?
when I get to level 3.
Greeting.
The towers are a little bit of a nuisance, but we can keep all of our injured ghouls right at the back. Or we can just fight him outside the base. Looks good to me. This guy would be having the time of his life in 4 versus 4 RT. He'd have an expansion right now. His allies would always protect him every single time I ever tried to attack. But where are your allies now, hey? Where are your allies now? Try to get those towers down if I can. That way I don't have to worry about them. Then I can let the ghouls do what they do. You can just enjoy the show. Like, I'm not even going to try to micro too hard here. Just a little bit, if it's opportunistic. But the ghouls will do what the ghouls do. You just got to give them a chance. Won't someone give the ghouls a chance? Or you can just... Ah, this is so much better. Revenge. Where are your allies now? Feels good, man. Feels good. It's going to be a short and sweet one today. Thank you so much, guys. I know you could say like, oh, what's all this footage? I deleted it. I was really, really angry. I ended up just deleting the footage, so I couldn't even show it to you, even though I wanted to. Like, straight up, permanently deleted. Because of just how screwed I was getting. It was just beyond ridiculous. I had one good game at the start, and I thought, you know what, that's not enough, so I'll play some more. And every game after that was horrendous. Just nothing I could do. I had an ally who complained that someone didn't help him attack, so he just left the game. But he had an expansion, he had 1,600 gold, he had everything going for him, but he just had a hissy fit, and then that guy then ended up with 4,000 gold in the late game because no one controlled him. I suppose, you know, get into tanks. I tried to tech him out, tried to spend his gold, but someone ended up getting griffins with him. Someone did try to control him, but they built the griffin aviaries, but they never built griffins with him. It's a nightmare trying to control someone when no one wants to control them, but at the same time, if you try to control them, they do something different. That's what I'm talking about, is all of these games were just horrible. So this game right here is the relief. It really is. Because you only see the 4 vs 4 RT game where I'm playing that Dreadlord Ghouls, but that was just a little slice of what was happening. The enemy team were always super coordinated, always hitting hard. And you got an ally that's, I don't know what Orange was doing, probably fast tech into Chimeras or something, so I couldn't possibly have fought even to defend, even if I went down to defend my base. When there was 2 of them and I only had his Demon Hunter, we could still win that fight because of surrounds and, you know, bringing down the Mountain King quickly and things like that. But when Blue turned up, it was just, that moment right there, if you go back to that moment right there, that's basically the definition of what was happening during all of my other 4 vs 4 RT games. You don't need to see them all. Just that one part, that one moment when Blue turns out the Paladin. So that's now a 3 vs 2, but really a 3 vs 1 because Orange has only got his Demon Hunter with me and I've got Ghouls. So that right there is basically the definition of what was happening to me in all of these 4 vs 4 RT games. So I looked at this guy here in this 1 vs 1 situation. I said, you are that guy from last game. You are that guy that had Mass Griffins, had the expansion, all the towers, but wasn't touched, wasn't hurt, wasn't harassed in any way, shape, or form, had the easiest game of your life. Put you in a 1 vs 1 situation, that's what happens. So this feels lovely.